everybody, welcome back to Yoga with Pat. Today we're going to be doing some hip opening postures. So we're just going to start seated. Let's start by just connecting with our breath. We're going to put our hands on our knees, palms facing up or down, whatever's more comfortable for you. Sitting up tall. Tuck your chin and lower your gaze. We're going to start to breathe, just bringing in a gentle breath through the nose, filling the belly, and then letting that breath out on an exhale through the nose, pulling the belly in and up as we get rid of every little last bit of air. Inhaling, filling the belly, maybe the side ribs this time. And then on a slow exhale, we'll release that air, bringing the belly in and up, contracting the ribs. One more time, inhale, fill the belly, fill the side ribs, and then maybe even take it into the upper chest. Pause. Exhale, empty the belly, bring in the side ribs. Finally, the chest comes down as we let every last little bit of air out, and then breathing normally. Noticing the quality of our breath and setting an intention to take this into our practice today, slow and steady. Now, we'll do a gentle forward fold. So bring your hands in front of you. Set them on the floor in front of you and start to slowly walk your hands out as you hinge from your hips, keeping your sit bones grounded to the mat. Here you may start to feel a gentle opening in the outer hips. If you feel any discomfort in the knees, you can back up. Remember, we're just starting out here. Just letting the hips know that we're coming for them. And breathe. Maybe lowering the head. Relaxing the neck. Now gently walk the hands back up. We're ready to begin. So, removing whatever support you may have been sitting on, we're going to come to hands and knees. Now, if you feel any discomfort in your knees, you can always fold a blanket and put a blanket underneath of your knees just to protect them. Or if you have a knee pad, those are great. And we're going to set our knees underneath of our hips. We're going to bring our arms or our hands underneath of our shoulders. We're going to do a couple of cat-cows. So on your inhale, lift your tailbone, sag your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in and up, arch the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift the tailbone, sag the belly. Lift the light from your heart up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, pull in the belly, tuck the chin, arch your spine. Inhale, back to cow. And do 3 more of these at your own pace with your own breath. Wonderful. Meet me at neutral tabletop. We are going to warm up our bodies with a couple of crunches. These are bird dog crunches. So with your knees underneath of your hips, we're going to set up for this. We're going to bring our right hand in front of us, making a little tent with our hand, and then extend your left leg, toes touching the mat. From here, we're going to tuck the tailbone. We're going to try to maintain that tailbone tuck by pulling our bellies in and up, like we're trying to zipper up a pair of skinny jeans. So bellies in and up, and then we're going to lift the left leg. We're going to lift the right hand, thumb pointing up, and then making a fist with your right hand. We're going to bend the elbow, bend the knee, and bring them to touch. The entire time maintaining that connection in your core. So inhale, we extend. Exhale, brings the elbow into the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow into the knee. Do 2 more of these. And then, on your final one, bring your hand down, bring your leg down. We're going to do the other side. So, bring your left hand in front of you, make a little teepee. Right leg extends, tuck the tailbone, lift the leg with the tailbone still tucked, belly in and up, lift the left hand, and then bend the elbow to touch the knee. Bend the elbow to touch the knee. Inhales, extend. Exhales, bring us in. Two more. Hopefully that was the same amount on both sides. I think I did 5 on both sides, but who knows? Okay, so now we're going to go into child's pose. So bring the knees out, toes touch, knees are extended as wide as the mat, and we're going to send the hips back to touch the heels. And then we can lower our heads to the mat or stack your fists and relax your head, relax your neck. Breathing. Feeling the warmth in the body. Beginning to open up those muscles. We're going to come back up to tabletop. From here, we're going to move to seated. We're going to do a gentle forward fold. So you can be seated on a blanket, seated on a bolster for this. We're going to inhale to sit up tall, tuck the chin. Exhale, we're going to extend our arms, hinging from the hips. We're going to move forward. Your hands go wherever they land. Inhales, extend your spine. Exhales, fold you forward. Looking at our big toes, we breathe as we settle into this forward fold, feeling what we feel. From here, on your next inhale, sit up. And we're gonna move into our hip opening sequence, so our Janu Shirshasana. For this, we can move the blanket, remove your support if you were sitting on one. And then move the flesh, again, from under your sit bones to help you sit up tall. We're gonna bend in the right knee. Hug it in, and then let the knee fall to the side as you make a connection between the sole of your foot and your inner thigh. You can lift up your left sit bone, pull it back to set your body over your left thigh. I like to add a little twist to the left, and then fold forward as I reach to grab my left foot. If you can only reach your left or your shin, that's okay too. This is a great place to begin the fold. So from here, looking at the big toe, I'm going to hinge from the hips and move forward. Grabbing what I grab, inhale, lengthening the spine, exhale, folding forward over that left thigh. Looking at my big toe the entire time. So keep that drishti, that's your big toe. Breathe. From here, hinging back up. I'm gonna assist that right knee, bring it back in, hug it in. Extend the foot. Now I'm going to bend my left leg. And I'm gonna let it fall out to the side. Ensuring a nice connection between my thigh and my foot. Pull that right hip back, and then twist so that your body goes over your right thigh. And then moving forward on an exhale, I'm going to grab what I grab on this side. You may find that one side is different from the other. That's okay. Maybe you could grab your foot on one side, maybe it doesn't feel so great on this side. So just go where your body lets you. Folding forward, maybe you grab the thigh. I also sometimes just like to frame my foot by putting my hands on either side of my leg. Looking at the big toe, we fold forward. Come back up. Then from here, we're going to bring the soles of our feet together for our Baddha Konasana. And you can hold your ankles to help you sit up tall, but don't be tempted here to use your arms to push your legs out. Just use them to hold your spine up nice and erect. You can pull your feet in towards your sit bones, or you can pull your sit bones in towards your feet, whatever works best for you. From here, inhale, up tall, tuck the chin. Exhale, push the legs with just the strength of your adductors, pushing the knees down towards the mat. Inhale, brings your chest, shines the light from your chest out. Exhales, push the knees down. And breathe. And let it all go. Relax. Assist your knees by putting your hands underneath and then pushing them together like a book. Now we come back, extending the legs. We're going to do a little twist or Marchasana C. This is a modified version. So bend your right leg in, bring the foot on the other side of your left knee, and then use your right hand to pull your body in towards that knee. So your hand is on the outside of your right knee here. You're using that to pull your body in towards the knee. You're going to take your right hand and put it behind you, creating a little tent that helps you sit up taller. Inhale, sit you up. Exhales, twist you to the right, pulling that knee in towards the armpit. If you can hug the knee, putting the arm completely around the knee, helping it further move into the armpit as you twist. Coming back to center, we're we're going to extend that leg and do the other side. So bend your left leg in and then bring your foot to the other side of your extended leg. You're gonna put your hand on the outside of your knee and you're gonna use your left hand to sit you up nice and tall. Then pull that knee into the armpit with your hand as you inhale, and then exhale, twist to the left. If you can bring your arm around that left knee, pull it in. On the inhale, sit up tall, exhale, twist further to the left. Feel what you feel here. Again, one side may be different than the other. Breathing, taking in all the benefits of this twist, digestive benefits. All right, now we come back around. We're going to extend that leg and we're going to move into the deep hip opening part, which is our fire log pose. So grab a block. You're going to need a block or maybe a book or a box, something that's going to be about as high as your knee. I don't know how many inches a block is, but you can try things around your house. Also, a folded blanket works really well as well. I've done that before. So we're gonna bend our right knee in. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna bend our left leg in and we're gonna set it out to the side just like we did for Janu Shirshasana. But this time we're going to put it underneath of our right leg, underneath of the knee. So our ankle is going to be under the knee of our right leg. Take your block and put it in front of that bent knee. Here, you're going to bend your right leg, and then you're going to set that ankle over the block. Again, you can also do this on a blanket. So that works. That works too. And some people have really open hips, just naturally, can just get home and get right into pigeon and lay there for a while. I am not one of those people, but you can always check and see if you can stack the ankle over the knee and then the knee over the ankle on the other side. As you can see, that is not happening for me today. My knee's way up here hanging out. So I'm gonna use my blanket. There we go, making sure that the ankle is in front of the knee and vice versa on the other side. Here, we're gonna pull our toes in towards the knee, really engaging all of those muscles, and that is to protect our knees as they're a weak point when folding forward in this position, both in pigeon and any deep hip opening posture like this. So sitting up tall, my toes pulled in, I'm going to fold forward. Breathing. This is an uncomfortable one for me. Really watching and feeling all the sensations. You want to feel this in your outer hips, especially on the right side, right in your outer right hip as you fold forward towards that shin. You can hold onto your block or your blanket as you fold forward, observing what you feel. Sometimes this posture needs a little adjusting. If you feel any discomfort in your right knee, you can try to fold towards that knee. Sometimes that alleviates that discomfort, or just really maybe it's just telling you that you need to back up. So inhales, extend your spine. Exhales, fold you forward. And then when you find that stretch, you can just relax your head. Relax your neck. And sit with what you feel here. Remembering to keep those toes pulled in towards the knees. come back up. We're going to switch legs. So extend your legs again so we can set up for this on the left side. We're going to bend in the right leg this time. Whew, almost forgot. Okay, we're gonna bend in the right leg this time, and then let the knee fall to the side like we did in Janu Shirshasana, and we're gonna tuck that ankle under our left knee. Then we're gonna bring our block or our blanket in front of our right knee, bend the left leg, and then put that ankle over the block. Here we'll sit up tall. Maybe you already feel a stretching in the outer hip, and that's okay, just hang out here. Or you can extend the spine on your inhale, exhale, fold forward. Feel what you feel. Remembering to pull in the toes to really protect those knees as we fold forward. Finding where you feel that stretch. Breathing. Sometimes, especially on this side, and this is really a pose of discovery. Sometimes I have to dig my thumbs into my hip flexors and then kind of just remove, like pull the flesh out from there so that I can find that stretch. There we go, there it is. And then we breathe. Relaxing the head, tucking the chin, relaxing the neck. And in quiet repose, settling into our discomfort, knowing that this will pass. We'll be here a little longer since I talked a lot on the right side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Bring the foot to the mat. Remove your block, bring the other knee in, hug those knees in. Maybe we can do a little seated cat-cow here. So inhale, you're gonna lift your toes, lift your gaze, hug the knees into your chest. Exhale, lower the feet. Arch the spine, move back, holding the knees. Inhale, bring the chest back up into the knees, lift the feet. Exhale, sending the spine back. Okay, now we'll counter all of this hip stuff with a little Baddha Konasana again. So bringing the soles of the feet together, letting the knees fall to the sides. We'll lift ourselves up again, and maybe this time, having a little bit more opening in our hips, we can fold forward. So inhale, sit up tall, pulling the heels in towards the sit bone. Exhale, fold forward. You can also hold the soles of your feet with your thumbs. Maybe you grasp the big toes with your peace fingers as you look forward, shining the light from your heart. Exhale, maybe folding a little bit more. Simultaneously pushing the knees down towards the earth. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, push the knees towards each other with the hands and extend the legs. Let's lay back for our Shavasana. as we take in all the benefits from our practice today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being. And until next time, namaste.